Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm back. I didn't think I'll be this back this quickly. Um, Genuinely didn't. But I just have a lot on my chest, and I guess YouTube is not my personal diary. No one really watched this, so it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But recently, I fell out with some friends, and the switch up is crazy. And I'm not saying like I'm definitely not in the wrong. I did some things and I took accountability and I apologized because that's me. I never want anyone to feel hurt because I've been in a position where hurt is the only thing I've ever felt. Now, I get told I'm a really good listener, and it's like, well, duh. Like, I understand how it feels not to be heard. And in this friendship, it's quite a new friendship of mine. This is the friends I made at uni. I realized I wasn't being heard in the way I wanted to, and I felt like I wasn't given a safe space enough to raise my concerns without there being defensiveness or rudeness or just not any acknowledgement for me and my feelings. So I didn't tell them, and apparently in their eyes I did something drastic. Now, I guess I took accountability for it and I apologized and I said, look, I'm sorry for doing the thing I did. However, the reason I did it was because of this, right? I did this because I felt like I was not taken seriously, I guess. Like, everyone's having banter, don't get me wrong, everyone's having fun. But to me, I felt like when the jokes were hitting, I was always somehow the butt of the joke. And maybe I thought too much into it, maybe that was not their intention. Maybe I'm too sensitive. I don't know, okay? But I have friendships and I have friends and I have family to know what a healthy relationship looks like. I'm not one to cut people off on bitter terms. If it's time to let you go, I will always do on amicable terms. So when this happened, straight away the day after, really, I apologized. You know, I was sincere in my apology. I meant everything I said. I said I'll try and change and be more upfront about my feelings and not let it build up. And I got hit with, ooh, and I don't know if it's just brown Muslim girls that do this or is it a South Asian thing, but I got hit with the, by the way, my first ever mistake I made in this friendship of 10 or so months, 11 months maybe? I don't know. And first mistake I've ever made in this friendship. And I got hit with, oh, I don't think it'll ever be the same anymore. I think it's changed. Like, you've ruined everything. I think, like, this is it. We're not friends anymore. Basically, an ultimatum. And what I do is say, okay, but time heals things, and I'm willing to be there. And I'm willingly put myself in awkward situations. And even if you don't want to see me, I'll try and make amends. Like, I'll try my best. There's only so much a human being can take, really. You know, the heart is a very fickle thing. Anyway, I go to my lectures the first day after the argument that I see them in person. I'm hit with cold shoulder, and I try and make conversation, I really do, and I get ignored. And then we do group work, and I'm ignored. Okay? It's very weird. Very weird. And I try and try, speak to them directly, but no. And I just, obviously, I'm hurt. I'm really, really hurt because one thing is to treat me harshly, but to treat me like I'm invisible really hurts in a way I didn't think would hurt ever. And I'm struggling with the idea of like letting these people go. Like, what is the right time to let something go? Because obviously it's recent. This is fine. My brother keeps telling me time will heal everything, but boys' friendships are very different to female friendships. And I was talking to my HIFS teacher, and I was telling her about this, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've apologized, I've done what I can, and I still feel as if though I'm being punished for something I couldn't control, which was my feelings. I felt like I still feel like, and you can tell because I'm still emotional about this, that I said my feelings, and because in their eyes, the things I felt was petty. I wasn't acknowledged or validated, and I didn't get an apology. And apparently, the comments they mean were just nothing, and I was doing too much. Maybe I do have a sensitive heart. Maybe I am. You know what's crazy? I made the dua recently, and I said to Allah, Ya Allah, those who are good for me, let them stay in my life, and those who are not good for me, please remove them. And for a long time, sorry, my brother came in. Where were we? And for the longest time, I was getting uncomfortable with this group, and the fact that this happened, it happened. But it happened in a way where it kind of like tore my heart. I really wanted to leave on amicable terms. I really just wanted distance to be happened and everything to be done right. I just really wanted that. And obviously, I can't get it. Allah works in, I've learnt now, in the most weirdest and wonderful ways. But yeah,